strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome to our Foundation Assembly. As we are about to begin the ceremony, guests and staff, please check that you have turned off your mobile phones. Please stand for the procession of the official party and remain standing for the acknowledgement of country and the national anthem.
As we gather here today, we would like to acknowledge with thanksgiving the traditional custodians of the land upon which we stand. Firstly, the Turrbal people from the north side of the river, and secondly, the Jagera people from the south side of the river. We also pay our respects to elders of the Indigenous people, past, present, and future, for they hold the memories, the traditions, the culture, and the hopes of Indigenous Australia. Please remain standing for the national anthem, Advance Australia Fair, first verse only.
Please be seated. I'd like to invite our chapel captains, Sophie and Caitlin, to share the Bible reading for this morning, and then the President of the Clayfield College Old Collegians, Anna Lloyd, to read the prayer of thanksgiving.
From the Book of Psalms. How good it is to give thanks to you, O Lord, to sing in your honour. O Most High God, to proclaim in your constant love every morning and your faithfulness every night.
A reading from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 14 to 16. Jesus said, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven."
Let us pray. God of our past, we gather here today to give thanks for the history of our college. We think back to those who first had a vision of a school in this place had, to those who gave their labour, their energy and their time to make it happen. As we remember the efforts of the founders and builders, we offer our gratitude and praise. God of growth, we remember too those who helped the new school to grow in good name and character. We are grateful for the past students and teachers at the college who helped to build the fine reputation of excellence in education from which we all benefit today. We remember today in particular staff across the decades who stepped forward to provide assistance and leadership. For all their varied forms of leadership, their commitment and efforts which helped build an excellent educational environment, we are grateful. Thank you, Lord, for all the people who have at one time been a part of this college community, and we ask that you bless and guide their lives. May their lives reflect your love and hope in all that they do. God of our present, as we celebrate another anniversary, we give great thanks for all who are a part of our college community now and who strive to make it such a wonderful place of learning and care. God of hope, continue to let your light shine through our life as a community so that all may know and follow the way of Jesus, in whose name we pray. Amen. Please stand and join with us in singing the college hymn.
Good morning and welcome. PMSA Acting CEO Alan Swanson, PMSA Board Member Bethwyn Todd, Chair of the Clayfield College Advisory Council Jamie Sutherland and members of the Clayfield College Advisory Council, Chair of the Clayfield College Foundation Sandra McCullough and Clayfield College Foundation Directors, Clayfield College Old Collegians Association Patroness and Past Principal Carolyn Huff AM, Clayfield College Old Collegians Association President Anna Lloyd and members of the Clayfield College Old Collegians Association, President of the Clayfield College PNF Ray Morris and members of the PNF, past Head of Senior School and Deputy Principal Doug Cadell, special and invited guests, staff, students, parents and members of the wider Clayfield College family. I'm pleased to welcome you to the 2025 Clayfield College Foundation Day. Together we come together as a community to celebrate our rich and vibrant history and acknowledge with gratitude the many members of our extended community who have been instrumental in making the college we experience today. Today we celebrate our 94th birthday. I've been reflecting on our origin story and thought that I would share some of it with you today. The journey to Clayfield College we know and love started in a house called Knocknarta on Bonnie Avenue as the A.W. Rudd School for Boys, and when this school moved to Bayview Terrace, it was renamed Clayfield College. In 1918, the school was purchased by the Presbyterian and Methodist Schools Association and renamed Brisbane Boys College, although Eartham gossip has it that locals still referred to the school as Clayfield College. The main building, which stands today, with a few additions here and there, was built and opened on the 2nd of March 1920. Then, with BBC moving to Toowong in 1930, the new Clayfield College for Girls and Junior Boys opened its doors on the 9th of February 1931. In 1937, we adopted our school motto, "Let Your Light Shine," and the school badge we use today was designed by two students, Joan Earnshaw and Edith Jackson, demonstrating the important role student voice has always played at Clayfield College. To celebrate this history and the way we have been letting the light shine for young men and women of Clayfield over the last 9 decades, we come together as an extended Clayfield family on the 9th of February, or a date close to that, every year. An important part of our celebration is welcoming Clayfield College Old Collegians back to campus to connect with school friends, share their schoolyard stories and learn about the changes which have occurred over the years. Can you please join me in welcoming back the Clayfield College Old Collegians? One such story which I would like to share as we celebrate today from the book titled History of Clayfield College 1931 to 1937, and in keeping with the themes for today's celebration of From Small Beginnings, celebrating our journey of growth. It is about a part of the college which many of us see every day, but very few of us have actually experienced. The Lookout, which is located on the roof of the main building. Our first principal, Miss Nancy Ashbone, wrote the following about the Lookout. I would conduct a small party of eager girls up to the Lookout when time permitted, or sometimes when I was glad of an interruption from my office work. We would climb that somewhat steep and very dusty stairs to the final few in pitch blackness. Then with a heave and a push of the trapdoor would slide back, and with the final few steps negotiated, we would thoroughly enjoy the wonderful view. Miss Ashburn then goes on to write that then when they were fundraising to build Clayfield's first swimming pool, located where Rev's office is today, once our money drive began, I would organise small tours at a penny a head, thereby turning student curiosity for an out-of-bounds area into a school fundraiser. Whilst the work health safety, risk forms, permission letters and harnesses required for such an adventure today, this story speaks to me for a number of reasons. Whilst much has changed in our last 94 years, there are still things which remain the same. Our students' spirit of adventure and curiosity continues. In 2025, interruptions and distractions from office work are as welcome as they were in the 1930s. And I'm sure that most of our students and staff would wonder about the view from that lookout and would agree for a tour if I started running them. Happy birthday, Clayfield College, and thank you all for joining us today in this celebration. Please remain seated while our college captains Megan and Tiani read the first roll and ring the college bell.
As we celebrate our anniversary of the first day of Clayfield College, we call to class the first students who began on the 9th of February 1931. Nancy Amos, Joan Marshall, Ralph Moody, Alan Lewis, Mavis Gamble, Peggy McLaughlin, Ian McClelland, Leonard Patrick.
The song Linger, originally written and performed by the Cranberries in the 1990s, has seen a revival in popularity. Kelsey Darbin will be on vocals, accompanied by Allegria chamber strings, Mr. Gante on piano, and Imogen Lockyer on guitar. Please join me in welcoming them.
If you could return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude, but it's just your attitude. It's tearing me apart, it's ruining every day. I swore I would be true, and honey, so did you. So why were you holding her hand? Is that the way we stand? Were you lying all the time? Was it just a game to you? And I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You've got me wrapped around your finger, right? Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Oh, I thought the world of you. I thought nothing could go wrong, but I was wrong. I was wrong. If you could get by, trying not to lie. Things wouldn't be so confused, and I wouldn't feel so loose. And you always really knew I just want to be with you, but I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger, right? Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? And I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You've got me wrapped around your finger, right? Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? You know I'm such a fool for you. You've got me wrapped around your finger, right? Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
Remember the days of the old schoolyard? We used to laugh a lot. Oh, don't you remember the days of the old schoolyard? When we had imaginings and we had all kinds of things, and we laughed and needed love, yes I do. Oh, and I remember you. Remember the days of the old schoolyard? We used to cry a lot. Oh, don't you remember the days of the old schoolyard? When we had simplicity and we had one toast for tea, and we laughed and needed love, yes I do. Oh, and I remember you.
You were my sweet love,
My first sweet love,
my love, love.
my love, lovey dove.
No matter what place,
Whichever the place,
I still see your face.
your smiling face
In charge,
inside my dreams.
like king and queen.
God save our dreams.
The time may fade,
Though time may fade,
it ain't never too late
to learn about love. Learn about love.
Clayfield College opened on the 9th of February 1931 with Miss Nancy Ashburn as the teacher in charge. For the first few years, we didn't even go upstairs. All our classes were on the ground floor. The girls' uniform was similar to Somerville and the boys similar to BBC.
The school motto was chosen, and 2 students had fun designing the school badge and writing the stirring war cry. Previously just a co-ed primary school, Clayfield was now ready for girls to enter the secondary level of education.
We welcomed 5 boarders to our first boarding house. Little Janice was only 5 years old, and the other 4 were all secondary students. Our first swimming pool opened after lots of fundraising. One of the ways we raised money was by holding a dog show with all of the dogs in fancy dress, and staff chipped in by holding a concert. Clayfield College was growing. We were no longer a primary school for Somerville House and Brisbane Boys College, and Miss Ashburn was appointed our first principal.
A gymnasium was the perfect 21st birthday gift for the school. Many of you will know this building as MU2 and where the Edge building is being constructed. Another extension was added, filling the space between the gymnasium and the main building. We continued to grow in student numbers, with many staying through to year 11 and 12. The Nancy Ashburn Library opened, a fitting tribute to a retiring principal. The new science block provided students with cutting-edge equipment and dedicated spaces to explore the fields of science and mathematics.
How happy the boarders were with their new brick boarding house on Gregory Street, replacing the old timber houses on Bayview Terrace. Do you recognise it? It is where the secondary school locker rooms and food technology are. There was more development on Bayview Terrace with the building of the Special Teaching Complex, the STC, now our Assembly Hall.
Next, we have a big change. The main entrance to the school was moved from busy Sandgate Road to Gregory Street. The circular drive, as we know it today, was opened. New art and drama rooms were also added in these constructions. We also built a new swimming pool on Bayview Terrace. This is the same swimming facilities we use today. Our chapel and chapel courtyard were also built, and they remain the heart of Clayfield College.
Clayfield invested strategically in the purchase of land surrounding and adjacent to the college. The Ida Kennedy building, now housing RP Centre, was built on the site of the Savoy, one of the earliest picture theatres in Brisbane. It was named in honour of the college's second principal, Miss Ida Kennedy.
Turin Hospital was refurbished and became the site of Clayfield's third boarding house. It was called the Carolyn Hoff Boarding House in honour of the college's third principal, Mrs. Carolyn Hoff. Along Sandgate Road, houses were moved to build our ultra-modern primary school.
Over the past 10 years, there has been significant refresh and renewal projects, such as the Black Box Studio, science laboratories, strength and conditioning and cardio rooms in the PE Centre, and the boarding house renovations, to name a few. Clayfield College began its historic transition to become a fully co-educational school from 2023, adopting the distinctive parallel learning model. This saw us welcoming boys into the secondary school for the first time in the college's long history.
The primary school now has an exciting new adventure playground. We are also really excited to see that the Edge building is taking shape, which will house 3 levels of classrooms, including fabrication workshops.
At all stages of our growth over our 94 years, the heart of the Clayfield experience has remained. To celebrate students as individuals with unique potential and talents, and to support them to let their light shine.
We used to cry a lot. Oh, don't you remember the days of the old schoolyard? When we had simplicity and we had warm toast for tea, and we laughed and needed love. Yes, I do. Oh, and I remember you.
At last year's Foundation Day Assembly, we were thrilled to officially open the Clayfield College Museum. This space has quickly become a cherished part of our college, a place where current students, past students, staff and visitors come together to learn about the history of our college, celebrate and reminisce. Located in the heart of our campus, within the main building, the museum continues to be a place of connection. Today, on the anniversary of our college's founding, we have a special tribute to honour the heart of our campus, the main building itself. We are proud to unveil a 1:25 replica model of this iconic structure, a space that has inspired generations of Clayfield students to shine within its walls. Could Dr. Cousins please join me for this presentation? It is with immense gratitude and admiration I invite Mr. Doug Cadell, Head of Senior School and Deputy Principal from 1994 to 2012, along with Mrs. Carolyn Hoff, Principal from 1991 to 2006, to join us on stage. Doug and Carolyn, your passion for the college has made this project a reality. We thank you for your generosity in gifting this remarkable model to the college. Doug, we recognise your dedication, time, skills and effort which have made this unique treasure come to life. We also extend our heartfelt thanks to Deirdre Brandon and Annette Fivefoot for their invaluable contributions in ensuring the historical accuracy of this project. Their insights were instrumental in creating a model that truly reflects the college's rich history. Please join me in thanking them. To close, I invite you to enjoy a short video showcasing the model, which will proudly be displayed at the college for generations of students to enjoy. Thank you.
Before I do the tribute to Miss Ashburn, I'd like to just mention that one of our founding students wasn't mentioned. And the beautiful thing was the Earnshaw family was generationally part of Clayfield College. And so I would like to just mention the Earnshaws and the Earnshaw family who have been so loyal to Clayfield College. This is a privilege and a pleasure. Miss Nancy Ashburn. Having just finished her second year of teaching in Monto, Miss Nancy Ashburn received an urgent request to attend an interview in Brisbane with the two co-principals of Brisbane Girls High School, now known as Somerville House. They were looking for a mistress in charge to oversee the opening and operation of a primary school on the site of the old Brisbane Boys College, as a junior adjunct to the main school on the southern side of the river. Miss Ashburn was extremely happy to accept their formal offer of the position. And as they say, the rest is history. Nancy Ashburn moved from the position of mistress in charge in 1931 to headmistress in 1934, and then principal in 1939, until her retirement in 1964. During her time, the college grew from an opening of the 9 pupils and 3 teachers to a population of about 360 students and 15 mistresses, engaged in a full offering of academic subjects, various community endeavours, and a wide range of sporting activities, including competition within the QGSSA. Miss Ashburn was a strong leader and a progressive educator, growing the school from an offshoot of Somerville House to an independent entity offering a rigorous academic program through to Year 12, known as matriculation. She encouraged the formation of a parents' committee in 1937, one of the first in a Queensland school, helped in the development of the first pool in 1939, as well as extensions to the building, including that new gymnasium in 1956, now known as MU2. She was also busy outside the school, gaining a Bachelor of Education from the University of Queensland in 1936, being active in St Mark's Anglican Church, and training as a nurse with the State Voluntary Aid Detachment during World War II, even providing hospitality to servicemen from her own Clayfield home. Ashie, as she was affectionately referred to, was known by her students for her distinct firmness, though considerable friendliness, and a wonderful sense of humour. The next musical piece was her favourite hymn, "The Lord is My Shepherd." Now, whilst you're asked to remain seated, I want you to join with gusto with the canzona as we sing together and celebrate our first principal, Miss Nancy Ashburn.
Thank you, Canzona, for leading that. I would like to invite Mr. Swanson, PMSA Acting CEO, and Dr. Cousins to present the Spirit of Clayfield Student and Staff Awards. The Spirit of Clayfield College Student Awards is an award which is presented to two students, one primary and one secondary, on Foundation Day. This award honours a primary and secondary student who exhibits the college values of care, integrity, resilience and respect, and contributes positively to the school and wider community. It acknowledges qualities of character and contribution that Clayfield College is proud to embrace, and the way that these qualities let the light shine in those around them. At the end of last year, academic and corporate staff were invited to forward their student nominations. Following a consultative process, I am pleased to share with you the successful recipients of our Spirit of Clayfield Awards for 2025. The recipient of the 2025 Spirit of Clayfield College Primary Student Award is a true embodiment of the college's values of care, integrity, resilience, and respect, demonstrating these qualities every day. Their gentle and kind nature, paired with a deep sense of responsibility, creates a positive impact that is felt by both students and staff alike. Through quiet yet meaningful contributions in areas such as sport, debating, leadership, and many other activities, this students' actions speak volumes. Their warmth and dedication serve as an inspiring role model, and their light shines brightly in all interactions, guiding others with compassion and humility. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of our 2025 Spirit of Clayfield College Primary Student Award, Zoe Peters. The recipient of the 2025 Spirit of Clayfield College Secondary Student Award exemplifies the college's values through kindness, integrity, resilience, and respect. They support peers, act responsibly, and persevere through challenges while valuing diverse perspectives. Actively contributing to school initiatives and co-curricular activities, they are a positive role model who engages thoughtfully in class discussions and demonstrates enthusiasm for learning. Wearing their uniform with pride, they reflect respect for the college. This student's courteous, friendly, and cooperative nature fosters a welcoming atmosphere as they treat others with kindness, listen attentively, and offers help, inspiring those around them all the time. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of our 2025 Spirit of Clayfield College Secondary Student Award, Charlotte Strickland.
The Spirit of Clayfield Staff Award is an award which is presented to 2 staff members, 1 academic and 1 corporate on Foundation Day. This award honors an academic and corporate staff member who demonstrates enthusiasm, exceptional effort and commitment. It acknowledges qualities of performance that Clayfield College is proud to embrace and the way that these qualities let the light shine in those around them. At the end of last year, staff were invited to forward their nominations. Following a consultative process, I'm pleased to share with you the successful recipients of our Spirit of Clayfield Awards for 2025. The academic staff member who is the recipient of this award consistently demonstrates kindness and care, an outstanding work ethic, and a strong sense of responsibility towards their duties. They exhibit exemplary leadership and professionalism, always a team player while bringing out the best in others. Their ability to work collaboratively and foster a positive environment is a testament to their deep sense of professionalism and respect for colleagues. This staff member showcases a high level of specialized curriculum knowledge that allows them to guide others. Whether it's through taking on difficult tasks or sharing insights with the team, their expertise is highly valued. They often exceed expectations by taking initiative and completing tasks without any fuss. As a mentor and colleague, this staff member has made a lasting impact on the development and growth of others. Their supportive and encouraging nature helps create a positive environment where colleagues feel empowered to excel. Furthermore, they consistently display a courteous, friendly, and cooperative attitude, which has earned them the respect and admiration of those they work with. Perhaps most importantly, this person embodies the core values of integrity and respect. Their actions and decisions are always guided by a strong moral compass, making them a role model for colleagues and students alike. In summary, this academic staff member is a truly invaluable member of the Clayfield College community, and their ongoing contributions are deeply appreciated by all. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of our 2025 Spirit of Clayfield College Academic Award, Mrs. Miriam Bryan, Dean of Primary. The corporate staff member who is the recipient of the 2025 Spirit of Clayfield College Corporate Award is an outstanding, experienced professional who consistently displays enthusiasm and commitment through incredible effort and unwavering positivity. They are friendly, approachable, reliable, and extremely competent. This staff member enjoys a collaborative approach and can be relied upon to contribute more than is expected in team situations. They are supportive and treat both staff and students with kindness and respect. This staff member is dedicated to their role in supporting the academic processes within our college. They take the lead in areas, for example, data interpretation of standardized testing, showing their professional knowledge and experience. They welcome interactions about the academic administration aspects they are responsible for and greet all interactions with warmth and a high regard for anyone they are interacting with. They wear their Christian morals with pride and always make time for people. This staff member is very much a valued member of the academic office and the wider college community. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of our 2025 Spirit of Clayfield College Corporate Award, Mrs. Miranda Cavallari, Executive Administrative Assistant.
I would now like to invite Mr. Sutherland, Advisory Council Chair, to join Dr. Cousins in presenting the Spirit of Clayfield Community Award. The Spirit of Clayfield Community is an award which is presented to a member of the Clayfield College community on Foundation Day. This award honours a member of the college community who has demonstrated a long-term commitment and has consistently dedicated their time and effort to the betterment of the college and its community. It acknowledges the qualities of character and contribution that Clayfield College is proud to embrace and the way that these qualities let the light shine in those around them. At the end of last year, the college community were invited to nominate a deserving recipient. Following a consultative process, I am pleased to share with you the successful finalists. Dr. Vicky Abad. Vicky first joined the Clayfield College community in 2017 when her daughter commenced at the college in Year 5. With a distinguished background in music and currently serving as President of the Australian Music Therapy Association, Vicky has been a dedicated supporter of the college's music events. As P&F Co-Vice President in 2024 and a committee member in 2023, Vicky has played a key role in fostering the college's welcoming and inclusive community. Her contributions have enriched our school community in many ways, and we sincerely thank her for her dedication and significant impact on Clayfield College. And our overall winner, Raywyn Morris. Ray embodies the true spirit of the Clayfield College community through her unwavering dedication, leadership and enthusiasm. She has consistently volunteered her time and energy working at every event bar and assisting with the setup of major events such as the College Fair and On the Green. Ray is a regular supporter of sports activities, attending breakfasts and cheering on students, and she is a steadfast presence in all music events. Her involvement extends to welcoming prospective families by supporting the enrolment team at tours and events, fostering a warm and inclusive environment. As PNF President since 2023, Vice President from 2020 to 2022, and PNF Sports Support Group Chair in 2019, Ray has encouraged parent engagement and played a pivotal role in shifting the focus from fundraising to friend-raising, strengthening community bonds. Her passion, leadership and commitment to the college makes an outstanding overall winner for the Spirit of Clayfield Community Award.
The Spirit of Clayfield Old Collegians Awards celebrate and recognise past students who have achieved outstanding success in the following areas: service to their profession, service to the community, and service to Clayfield College. There are two categories for this award. The Green Award is for a past student who has graduated from the college less than 10 years ago. And the Gold Award is for a past student who has graduated from the college over 10 years ago. We received a number of outstanding nominations, and I am pleased to share with you both the finalists and overall winners in these two categories. Firstly, the finalists for the Green Award. Yasha Sweeney Macketh, class of 2015, for service to her profession. While at Clayfield College, Yasha excelled academically and actively contributed to the community. A recipient of many academic excellence awards, Yasha topped both physics and IT, leading her to pursue a Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science at the University of Technology, where she earned Dean commendations each year. She later pursued a Doctor of Medicine at Griffith University before pivoting to a Master of IT in Computer Science at the Queensland University of Technology. It was here that she began mentoring her peers and became part of the Women in Technology Association, supporting and championing women in STEM industries. Beyond academia, Yasha spends her time in creative pursuits such as writing poetry and learning the guitar, and she presented a TEDx talk on Shakespeare's relevance in 2023. Yasha's journey to date reflects fearless passion and achievement. She is unable to join us today due to work commitments, but please join me in congratulating her in her absence. Finalist, Ella Tomazic, class of 2015, for service to her profession. Ella was a dedicated athlete and musician and served as music captain in her final year at Clayfield College. Beyond school, she joined the QUT Future Leaders program and attended Cambridge University's summer program. She later pursued a dual degree in IT in laws and Laws, at the Queensland University of Technology, graduating with distinction and honours before completing her graduate diploma of legal practice. Now with Boeing as their subcontract specialist, Ella remains connected to Clayfield, generously giving her time as a mentor as part of the Year 12 Industry Network events. She is also a netball coach, tutor, and performs with the Queensland Lawchestra, supporting legal charities. We look forward to following Ella's bright future. Please join me in congratulating Ella in her absence. It now gives me great pleasure to announce that the overall winner of the Spirit of Clayfield Green Award is Tara Ryan, class of 2017. Tara engaged in all aspects of college life as a student, excelling academically, athletically, and artistically, as well as demonstrating strong leadership skills. Beyond school, she pursued a dual degree in chemical engineering honours and economics at the University of Queensland. During that time, she actively participated in student organisations and sustainability initiatives. While completing her Masters in Environmental and Natural Resource Economics in Copenhagen, she co-authored a paper, led a sustainability careers event, and was nominated in 2023 as an exceptional young woman in resources for her work with the CSIRO. Now based in London, Tara is a sustainability consultant at Minvaro, working to decarbonise metal supply chains while continuing her environmental advocacy. Her passion for positive change and meaningfully reducing environmental impacts is an inspiration. While Tara can't be with us in person to accept this award, she has sent us a video message.
Hi everyone, so grateful to have received the Spirit of Clayfield Award. Nearly 8 years since I left the college, so a great chance for me to reflect on my time at Clayfield and all the positive memories associated. I think the core skills that I learnt at Clayfield across science, English and maths really helped build the confidence that I needed to pursue the career that I have today. And I also think the chance to embrace creativity through music particularly was really helpful, and the sense of community service that I built at Clayfield as well was really, really important too. Since leaving Clayfield, I went on to study a dual Bachelor of Chemical Engineering and Economics at the University of Queensland and developed a real strong passion for sustainability in the resources sector. I co-authored a paper for net zero in the mining industry for a type of mining technology, and then now I'm actually working in London as a sustainability consultant for the mining industry and battery supply chain. Last year I was able to go to Africa to assess sustainability on mine site and travel around for a few conferences presenting across sustainability frameworks. So yeah, really grateful for my time at Clayfield and so thankful again for the award. Thanks everyone.
We now move on to our Gold Award finalists, and I invite Ms. Anna Lloyd, President of the Old Collegians Association, and Dr. Andrew Cousins, our Principal, to help present these awards. Finalist, Jacqueline Armitstead, class of 1983, for service to her profession. Jacqueline has dedicated her career to shaping Queensland's art landscape. With degrees in fine arts, art history and French, she has held influential curatorial and project management roles across both public and private sectors. Her career began as a curator with the Craft Council of Queensland before moving into project management with Arts Queensland, the Queensland Artworks Alliance and the Department of Public Works. Her expertise in integrating art and architecture led to senior procurement roles and consulting for Cox Rayner Architects. Jacqueline continues to champion for the arts. She is a founder of the Churchy, an emerging artist program, is a passionate advocate for public art and First Nations artists, and is an award-winning curator. She was recently appointed as a Queensland Arts Showcase Program Peer Assessor. Jacqueline continues to make an undeniable impact on the arts sector, and we are thrilled that she is able to join us today. Please join me in congratulating Jacqueline. Finalist, Annette 5-foot Nee Wilson, class of 1957, for her service to Clayfield College. Annette, who is a proud 1957 graduate, has maintained a lifelong connection to Clayfield College. As a student, she played a key role in developing our first gymnasium, inspired by the Naughtiest Girls series by Enid Blyton. After school, she obtained a Bachelor of Science at the University of Queensland, and later returned to study Earth Sciences and Geology, completing a master's degree. She was also a tutor and led many field expeditions. Annette's commitment to the community is profound. In Gatton, she volunteered with the Ambulance Committee and SES, serving as Deputy Local Controller and Acting Local Controller during the 2011 Grantham floods. Now retired from fieldwork, she remains active as a trainer, radio operator, and environmental advocate with Friends of Lake Apex. A dedicated and passionate Old Collegian and proud member of our Emerald Club, Annette has served on the Old Collegians Committee, including time as Secretary. Annette, along with her dear friend from school, Deirdre Brandon, has been a driving force behind the college's archives and Clayfield College Museum. Together, they help lead the much-loved Year 3 archives incursion and write the scripts for the Foundation Day presentations each year. Annette's love for the college's history and attention to detail is unmatched. Today, we honour Annette as a true treasure of Clayfield College and an inspiring community leader. We celebrate and recognise the significant contribution she has made and continues to make to our college. Please join me in congratulating Annette. Finalist, Dr. Susan Grummett, class of 1986, for service to her profession. Dr. Susan Grummett is a remarkable and inspirational Old Collegian who has achieved exceptional success in both academia and her professional career. As a student, she stood out for her academic excellence and her active involvement in extracurricular activities such as netball and debating. Susan's leadership skills were evident through her role as treasurer for both the Interact Club and the Red Cross Club. And in her final year, she served as school prefect and significantly was the joint dux of the college. After graduating from Clayfield College, Susan pursued a Bachelor of Engineering at the University of Queensland, where she achieved first-class honours and high distinctions in all of her subjects in her final year. Her dedication to her studies earned her the honour of being the first female recipient of the UQ Medal for Engineering. She went on to complete a Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering, further solidifying her expertise in the field. Susan has worked at Cullen, Grummett and Rowe in the United Kingdom for almost 25 years, which has seen her deliver projects throughout the world. Her specialisation in port and harbour developments has contributed to the success of major global projects, including the £1.5 billion London Gateway Port. Beyond her professional accomplishments, Susan has remained dedicated to giving back to her alma mater. She served as treasurer for the Clayfield College Old Collegians Association and was on the foundation committee for many years. In addition, she has been an inspiring mentor to current students, encouraging them to pursue careers in STEM. Just last year, Susan delivered an impactful keynote speech at the Future Leaders Program STEM Breakfast, where she shared valuable advice with students, urging them to take opportunities, embrace their individuality, and choose careers that bring them joy. Although Susan is unable to join us today, we are honoured to recognise her exceptional achievements and are delighted to welcome her parents, Mr. Alan Grummett and Mrs. Wendy Grummett, to the stage on her behalf. Susan's dedication, leadership and passion continue to inspire future generations of engineers and students at Clayfield College. It now gives me great pleasure to announce that the overall winner of the Spirit of Clayfield Gold Award is Lorraine Kelly, Nee Eves, class of 1957. Lorraine has been a champion of the college, a leader in her profession, and a humble and selfless community member. Her career began as an educator in the mid-1960s, where she quickly rose to prominence as a leader in her profession. In 1972, Lorraine made history by becoming the youngest woman to be appointed senior mistress at Wavell High School, an extraordinary achievement and just one of many in her remarkable career journey in education. After taking a break from teaching to add 6 children to her family, she returned to the education industry, implementing a revolutionary new program for English as a second language at Shaftesbury House. She managed this successful preparation program for several years and transitioned to delivering the ESL program for exchange students. Her next challenge came in the form of being a regular external marker for the Queensland Senior Certificate in English and Creative Writing, a responsibility she still enjoys today. In addition to her career, Lorraine has been deeply committed to volunteering and giving back to the community. Her leadership was particularly evident in her role as president of the St. John's Youth Outreach Program, where she made a lasting impact. Lorraine has also served on the St. Paul's School Council for many years, chairing the Learning and Innovation Committee. She was an active member of the Somerville House Board of Management, Somerville House P&F Association, and served as a director on the Somerville House Foundation Board. Despite her extensive volunteer work across numerous institutions, Lorraine has always maintained a deep affection for her alma mater, Clayfield College. As a young graduate, she volunteered for the then Old Girls Association, organising events, fundraisers, and serving as co-president. Over the past decade, she has played an integral role on the Old Collegians Association Executive Committee, guiding the historic transition from Old Girls to Old Collegians. She has also been instrumental in coordinating the annual high tea for our beloved Emerald Club members. Lorraine's impact extends to the Clayfield College Foundation Board, where she has served as a director since 2017. In this role, she has led philanthropic efforts which have resulted in significant developments and refurbishments across the college. A true master of fundraising, Lorraine's dynamic approach, especially with raffles, has become the stuff of legend, and she has an incredible ability to inspire participation and enthusiasm. Throughout her life, Lorraine has truly let her light shine before others in countless ways, through her dedication to her profession, her selfless service to the community, and her unwavering support for the college. Her generosity of spirit, infectious laugh, and deep passion for seeing the college flourish have made a significant impact on its growth and its success. A truly deserving recipient, Lorraine's remarkable contributions have touched so many lives, and we are incredibly grateful for all that she has done for our college and beyond. As Lorraine makes her way to the stage, please join me in congratulating her on being the winner of the Spirit of Clayfield Gold Award.
I invite Bethwyn Todd, PMSA board member, to present the Staff Service Awards. Each Foundation Day we recognise with continuous dedication the service to college by the staff members. For 10 years bronze, 15 years silver, 20 years gold, 25 years platinum, 30 years diamond and 35 years emerald. It is with great pleasure that we present this year's Staff Awards to Perry Burke and Tim Stelton for their bronze continuous service to the college. For silver continuous service to the college, Cheryl Barker, Kim Eagle and Rev Paul Yarrow. For a Diamond Continuous Award, in her absence, Angela Clark. And for 35 years continuous service and an Emerald Award, Elizabeth Stoneley. To recognise this significant achievement of 35 years of service to the college, we are also going to erect a plaque in one of the science laboratories signifying this incredible work within the classroom. Congratulations, Ms. Stoneley.
That almost draws our assembly to a conclusion. To recognise and honour the Scottish heritage of the Presbyterian and Uniting Churches, we are fortunate to have with us this morning Andrew Taylor, past parent and BBC Old Collegian piper. He's going to pipe out the official party at the conclusion of the assembly. Thank you, Andrew, for giving up your time to come and do that for us today. We greatly appreciate that. Past staff, Old Collegians and special guests are invited to morning tea in the foyer and are encouraged to view the model and stay for a little while, if you're able, for the Carnival of Games across on the main campus. Would you please all stand for the blessing and remain standing until after the official party? Go in peace, and may God, who is in you and around you, bless you richly with his love. May the Lord, who is before you and behind you, strengthen you. May the Spirit, who is above you and around you, inspire all your thoughts, words, and actions, both now and always. Amen.
Students, please be seated.